All right, let's talk about something that makes most of us break out in a cold sweat. You know that feeling, right? The heart pounding, palm sweating, mind goes blank terror of having to speak in front of a crowd. Yeah, you are so not alone. Today, we're going to tackle one of the biggest fears out there, and I'm going to give you some real tools to finally get a handle on it. Let's dive in.
I mean, isn't that just wild? The idea that we'd rather face, well, death than get up in front of a few people with a microphone. It sounds like a joke, but for so many of us, it feels absolutely true. So, what is it about public speaking that is so dang terrifying?
You see, to beat this thing, we've got to understand it first. This isn't some weird personal flaw you have. Nope, it's a deeply human thing. So let's get into the why behind all that anxiety. It's such a good question. What is it about a room full of people looking at you that just sends our brains into panic mode? Well, it usually boils down to some pretty basic stuff, like a fear of being judged, a fear of messing up, or just looking like we don't know what we're talking about. And when you look at the reasons, they're actually incredibly relatable. And look, none of these are going to surprise you. Maybe you're naturally more of an introvert, or maybe you've got those nagging little insecurities we all have. For a lot of us, it's just the fear of trying something new and, being kind of clumsy at it at first. The key thing here is to see that these are totally normal feelings. Understanding them is literally the first step to building that solid confidence. So, where do we start? Right here. The absolute foundation, the bedrock of being a confident speaker is knowing your stuff. I mean, think about it. If you're not even confident in what you're saying, how on earth are you going to be confident saying it? Honestly, the simplest way to feel good up there is to talk about something you actually know and care about. Pull from your own life, your own stories. That kind of authenticity is like a magnet for an audience, and it makes it way easier for you to remember everything. And hey, if the topic is new to you, that's okay. It just means you got to put in the extra work to really, truly own it before you get up there. Okay, so once you've got your content locked down, solid, we can move on to the next layer, your delivery and your intention. This is where we go from just having a bunch of information to creating a real experience for the people listening. Let's break this down. On one side, you have delivery. That's the how. This is your toolkit, right? Your slides, the sound of your voice, your body language. Your job is to make it fun, engaging, and to the point. But then you have intention. That's the why. What are you trying to do? Sell an idea? Convince someone? Just inform them? You have to be super clear on that and always, always frame it around what's in it for them. Now, this next idea, I'm telling you, is a complete game changer. It's a mental shift that can take all that focus off of you and your fear and put it somewhere so much more powerful. Just sit with that for a second. Selfish, to not be a speaker. It sounds a little harsh at first, doesn't it? But there is such a deep truth in there, and it can totally reframe how you think about all this. Because here's the thing, you know something, you've experienced something that has value. Your expertise, your story, it could actually help somebody. So the mindset shift is this. Your presentation isn't about you being perfect. It's about being helpful. It's an act of service. If your message connects with and helps just one single person in that audience, then guess what? You've already won. It's about giving, not performing. So once you've got that selfless attitude locked in, let's add a few more practical mindsets you can use right in those moments before you get up to speak to build that really secure, unshakable confidence. Okay, I want you to burn these 3 beliefs into your brain. First, the audience is on your side. Seriously, they want you to do well. They're rooting for you. Second, you are the expert. You've done the prep, and on this specific topic, you know more than pretty much anyone else there. Own it. And finally, don't talk to a crowd. Find one friendly face in the audience and just talk to them. It turns a scary speech into a simple, one-on-one conversation. The pressure just melts away. So, there you have it. The whole framework, right? Master your content, have a clear intention, adopt that selfless attitude, and hold on to those confident beliefs. But, and this is a big but, all of this is just knowledge. To really beat the fear and get good at this, you have to turn that knowledge into a real skill.
And everything we just went over, that's the essential first step. It's the map.
But a map isn't the journey, right? All this theory is useless if you don't put it into practice. To really grow, you need a safe place, kind of like a greenhouse, where you can try these things out, get a feel for it, and build that confidence for real. And that's exactly why we created the Speaker's Confidence Circle. It's that safe space, it's a weekly 1 hour get together designed to help you turn all this theory into reality. It's where you get to practice, get real, supportive feedback, and build that confidence in a room where literally everyone is rooting for you. It's your personal greenhouse to grow as a speaker.
So it really all boils down to this. You have something valuable inside you to share. We've talked through the tools and the mindsets to get that message out there with impact. So the only question left is, are you ready to share it?